What's going on, guys? Andrew of New Bar Gaming here. Today we're going to be playing some more Octopath Traveler, picking up right where we left off now that we have permission to leave the Kingdom of Arendelle. First off, I do want to point out that we have some new orange markers showing up on our mini-map, so why don't we go ahead and go off to check out what exactly they are. We have an entrance to a cathedral, it seems, that we can't make over here. Oh, okay, that's the cathedral is the big, like, castle-like building that we started off in. I'm just looking for where these little orange markings lead exactly. First one seems to be inside this building here. Make sure we aren't missing out on any interesting side quests. Please, please listen. I swear that I'm innocent. I've not killed anyone. I've never done it. I just came across the body, that's all. There was a person there covered in blood. What would anyone do? Of course I bent down to see if they were alright. I was only trying to help. But the investigation of that man's death was no more than a pretense. That mockery of justice is why I'm now in a cell. There are people who need your help, across or Stera. Help the people of the realm using the path actions. Okay. Alright, so we're unable to guide him, but we should be able to guide somebody else to aid him, perhaps? No? Huh. Well, we did have another orange cursor on the screen. Perhaps they tie to him. One thing I want to point out is now we have been instructed we are able to go find the other travelers in the game. Likely what we're going to probably try doing later on in this episode. I do want to see what the side quests are looking like for the game, at least. Let's move down here.
Hello.
How nice to meet with a new face. I am Miles. I was recently done the great honor of being appointed to the Knights Ardent. In fact, my late father, rest him, was also a member of the Knights Ardent, though he was stripped of his cloak for the crime of deserting in the midst of battle. Even now, after all these years, it is difficult to believe such slander to be true. My father would never have abandoned his fellow knights in battle. Alright, maybe these pop up status, maybe? No, not what we're looking for there. Journal? Okay, this just kind of recounts the story of what we've been through so far. It took me a minute to kind of piece that together. I was making sure we didn't have anything like listing our side quests that are side stories. Okay. Okay, so here's where we can find them. Okay. So we can find somebody to make that man innocent, or we can do something else. I think what we're going to do instead, though, is select the place you want to go with the cursor, then press the A button. You can only fast travel to cities, towns, and villages. Fast travel may be unavailable at times, depending on your progress in the game. Okay, so we can fast travel to pick up somebody else. Theoretically, it would seem, for our party. So, supposedly, from what one of my friends told me, is the names of these characters actually end up spelling out Octopath, which I never noticed when looking at their character things before, but I think it's a really neat feature that they went ahead and threw in here. So I guess we might as well go in the recommended order. Dang, okay, so that's the chapter 2 of Ophelia. I was like, dang, that's high leveled. I'm thinking we may come back for some of these side missions later. I want to go ahead and try and get a second member of the party first. So we're going to go ahead and... Are we able to... Oh, it's L to select. That would be why. I was like, what? Okay, then... I can select a location, but is it not letting me fast travel? Okay, apparently I can't fast travel there, so we have to like travel by foot, I guess? Alright, meanwhile I think we're gonna swap out our companion here, that way we got somebody fresh going in with us. Let's see, what do you have? Yeah, we're a support character, so we don't necessarily need another support character with us. Let the flame guide your path. Hello, sister. You must allow me to accompany you. Alright, we should be in good shape there. Let me just check our inventory as well. We have a decent amount more cash. We may want to go check, see if there's not another item we can pick up from the armory, which is over this way. Let's see, what have you got to say to us?
Hey.
It's quite cold here, so items that can keep you warm are a must. Armor... we do have some new stuff. Okay. Linen robe. This would buff our stats a good bit. let's go ahead and go with a linen robe. It's gonna buff our stats a good bit in terms of damage and defense. So we should be in good shape there. We do have a couple side quests, so I'm not exactly sure who we're looking for those. So once more, we'll come back once we get some additional party members. I'm gonna try and let the game get a little bit more interesting before we do those side quests. Alright, so if we look at the world map here, where we're heading right now, okay, if we're going for Octopath, we need to head south, actually. Poor planning on my part, my mistake there. Of course, we automatically end up running into an enemy. Thankfully, we surprised them. I'm not really sure what determines that, because we just seem to be randomly hitting these encounters with enemies, and then nothing in particular necessarily comes of it. Honestly, I feel like we can take this guy out without the need for magic. Oh, not quite. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage there. So be it. Broken again.
My turn now.
Thinking this will do it. Not quite. Their health is much higher than I remember. Okay. I'm just trying to avoid wasting SP, since we're getting ready to go on a bit of a journey. Items obtained. Okay, there's a level up, so stats are back where we'd like them to be anyway. Alright. Okay, so I think as we travel, we'll just keep an eye out for stuff that has to do with either of those side quests. Now that we're aware of what they are, should we come across them, we'll try to make use of it. Alright, this is Path to the Cave of Origin. Okay, so it looks like you have to go north, then south to get out of here. We're unable to, like, fast travel anywhere from what I can tell. Gonna let us do anything? So there's the Cave of Origin itself, Flame Grace. Okay, so we can travel to the Frostlands. I think we need to head north to where that fork in the road is. I'm apparently terrible at reading maps. Okay. And going through excessive numbers of load screens. Does this take us where we're trying to go? Appears to. So like a "you are here" sign. Okay, yeah, I think we're in good shape. We're just gonna go ahead and head this way and see where it takes us, I suppose. This seems to have triggered some sort of a cutscene. Oh! A monster came out of nowhere and it got me in the leg. I can hardly put any weight on it. I hate to be a bother, but do you have a healing grape to spare? We sure do. Yes, so we'll go ahead and offer that to you. Phew. Feels good to be back on my feet. I can't thank you enough. I'd have been done for if you hadn't come along. My name is Kit. I'm on a journey to find my father. He disappeared when I was just a boy. Are you on a journey too? Perhaps our paths too will cross again someday. Be safe, and may your travels bring you all that you seek. Alright, so healing grape and okay, 1500. I was about to say that was giving away something with nothing in return. Something I feel is rather rare for an RPG. Okay, so maybe this is the fork in the road we're looking for. Which rate? I legitimately cannot tell which way is the direction we're trying to head. Okay. Battles! Yay! Right as we're trying to sort out the map. Okay. Boost these, go for the break. And then just go ahead and use Holy Light, see what happens. Might be enough to go for the KO. Not quite, okay. And then with, okay, Dark Stab. I was thinking we were going to get one more attack in. Memory failing me a little bit on how the attacking system works here from time to time. Double boost that. Should be enough to take you out. Solid.
The flame guides us true.
Nothing gotten from that, just a little bit more level grinding. Let's go. Let's try going north. Further north, I suppose. The weather will get colder, we'll get more robes, we'll get to experience the snow. Maybe our enemies will even change. Nope, we're still getting frozen land shark guys.
Well then.
Shame we aren't fish, or I could do the whole fish are friends, not food speech here, but I'm not gonna get any of that, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna, I think, like, strategically in the combat system, not use the boosted attack turn 1. It seems to be a waste of it. Boost up Holy Light instead, and that's got it. Cool.
I hope I grow more able.
Plus, we get the untouched bonus for experience, which seems rather well. Bundle up, compatriot of mine. We're gonna have some solid traveling ahead of us. Shame we weren't level 10. We had access to a lot of really interesting companions once we were level 10 that we could recruit to come along with us. Alright, so this is definitely change. Okay, yep, we're definitely heading the right direction. We exited the winter biome. Okay, speaking of Minecraft, like, that reminds me a lot of Minecraft, how you have that very sudden transition between environments and, like, seems like we're going to be dealing with some new enemies here, so we may not be so lucky in terms of our staff being able to break them quite as easily.
I will battle.
Alright, giant ants. Just what I came all the way from the kingdom of... I can still never remember the name. Discount Arendelle for. Let's just summon you for one fight, because we didn't use all of our summons last time. Nice job tanking the hit, buddy. I wish I could see my AI companion's health bar, if they even have one. Alright, let's boost that up. Solid, so we do have breaks on those things. Good amount of weaknesses. You should have attacked the broken one, but, well, its defenses are down. Okay, cool. They're both broken. The one still does seem dazed and sweet. Townsperson with those arrows, gotta give you some credit, brother. You're proving pretty useful to us so far. The other guy was nice and all with his healing magic and such, and he was boosting our defenses, which was proving really useful, but definitely some times where I wish he would have been attacking instead. Question. How does one get to... I'm going to save here, just to play it safe. How does one get to that chest? Like... That's what I'm... Dang it. Another random encounter. It's Battletoad! Of all the references, this is the one they go, okay, this is most certainly not a reference. Who actually knows the game Battletoads off the top of their head? Well, you don't do as much damage as I was expecting if you are a Battletoads reference. Never played that game, but from what I hear, it's literally almost impossible. Although if we are doing throwbacks to other SNES games like Final Fantasy, I suppose it is rather fitting. Little bandolier there actually reminds me a little bit of Chewbacca, only yours is around the waist rather than the, like across the chest. And you have a spear, so I'm not really, guess it's more of a belt or like tunic. If we go this way, do we have a way to get to that chest? I know if we head south, we're gonna end up finding Cyrus. So maybe that's what we need to do, and we'll come back looking for that chest. Okay. What the heck? That looks like one of those things Anakin was riding in Episode 2 of Star Wars. Like when he's in the scene with Padme in the middle of the fields with the little horns and whatnot. I'm gonna have to look up what those creatures are called, that way I can refer to them as this from here on. Alright, you're vulnerable to staves, so we'll hope this does as much damage as I want it to. And then Holy Light should finish this off. No? Okay. Expecting more damage there. 87. Okay. This thing can heal itself. Definitely stronger than the other enemies we went up against, whatever you are. Awkward, pork-looking creature. George Lucas would be proud in all of his prequel glory. Or meme-quels, I suppose, at this point. You know, when it comes to the Star Wars prequels, I must say, I find them... Oh, Meep! That's what those are called. Okay, I remember in the 30 minutes, I know I'm, like, jumping a little bit all over the place in the commentary here. I know in the 30 minutes I kept doing, like, to test out the new microphone and whatnot, I was playing as Honnet, and one of the creatures she had access to was a Meep, so now we know what those look like at least. Ooh, chest to go explore over here. But as I was saying, the Star Wars prequels, I feel, are so much better if you watch them as comedies. Thunder Soulstone, let's see what that does. Maybe it's going to evolve one of our Pokemon, right? Deals lightning damage to all foes. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Quartz Rod, is that better than... Okay, this is showing what we have equipped. Okay, yeah, that's the only rod we have, so it is equipped. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, what does Alferic's Lanthorn do? Okay, looks like it doesn't do anything. I'm guessing maybe it comes up. I didn't even move in a random encounter. Alright, Battletoad, here we go. I'm gonna show you why TMNT is always better. Let's hope we can get the break off nice and early here. Nice, nice.
I'll not be defeated.
Go for that triple boost. And Smackdown! Smackdown versus Raw, Toad versus Mage Edition. I don't know. We're spewing randomness at this point. At least you can't kill yourself. Alright, we'll go ahead and give it a Holy Light, and then next turn, once we're out, out of battle, we'll go ahead and heal up.
The flame guides us true.
You know, Ophelia, as much as I found, the overly preachiness of your character a little bit annoying at first, it's growing on me slightly. It's not been quite as bad, and I do believe your character's got a very good-hearted nature, so I'll take it. Inventory, Killing Grape. Of course, we wasted one of those. Not even wasted, I guess. We did help somebody out. That is the morally correct thing to do. This is an RPG, and I feel like that is something Ophelia would do, given how she was taken in herself. So, just filling the role of the character. Ooh, this guy's got an eye patch. That's how you know he's higher rank, guys. He's got the eye patch going on. If you're anything like your compatriots, this should do something. Nice. Wasn't enough to break him, though. That double shielding will definitely do it. Definitely going to need to heal up our SP soon anyway. Might as well go for Holy Light. Can we get the KO? Nice. So their health bars aren't too good.
I hope I grow more again.
Solid. We're actually almost at level 7, so I might hold off on boosting SP. Hopefully at some point we can get an ability that restores SP. Certainly be nice. Ooh, where does this go? Okay, crud.
There is no choice.
Pig boy, let's go. You want to throw down? Nice, getting off that break.
Well then.
Alright, cleric skills, Holy Light.
Oh, sacred light.
Is that enough? Not quite, okay. I honestly think just going with a beatdown with a staff is probably enough at this point. Not quite. It's just the break, though.
I will not be defeated.
Give that another whirl. Still not enough. Okay, so does this thing heal itself every time it's... Okay, nope. I was about to say, does it heal itself every time its shields go back up? Solid.
The flame guides us true.
Nice. At level 7. I honestly have no idea which of these paths is the quote-unquote supposed to be taken path. Oh, danger level 15. That's a wee bit high for what we're looking for at the moment. And just casually walk away from that section. Yeah, let's run this way, townsperson. By the way, you're probably not getting back home very easily. Thank you for following us. Much appreciated.
There is no choice.
Alright, giant termites. Let's get this fight on. We're about to enter another town, so you know what? Might as well summon him again. Give us a new chance to recruit some people, probably with some new skills. That type of thing. Alright, we're getting bitten upon. Thankfully this isn't Pokemon logic, otherwise I feel like Ophelia's character would definitely be like a psychic type, and since we're getting bit, dark type attacks. Anybody who plays Pokemon knows what... Whoa! Fudge. So I can boost before selecting a skill, also definitely worth noting. Let's smack this guy down. Nice, that one... Actually, I'm surprised that ant's still standing, quite honestly. Thank you for tanking the hit for us there, my friend. Proving your strengths as an archer. Nice! Going in for that KO. So I'm guessing the AI opponents can charge up too there. That's what I'm assuming that, multi-arrow attack he does is. We're actually not too far from picking up another skill for Ophelia either. She's a 100 JP, I believe, before we pick up the next one. Okay, for a second there, I thought we were in combat again. I was like, dang, the random encounter system here is real. Might as well save again. What can I say, right? Given the opportunity to, why not? Alright, let's pick this up. Inspiriting Plum, good for healing up our SP. It seems like the town's that way, so we're gonna do a little bit of wandering off in this direction first, see if we can't find any chests. Ooh, double the
I
ribbits.
will not be defeated.
Townsperson. My only part of me feels like it, like maybe once we get to the upper levels or something, that summoning shouldn't take up a turn from us, but alright. Actually, I'm not gonna use boosts on the staff anymore. Oh, it's Holy Light they're vulnerable to. My mistake. It's alright, Townsperson covered for us. We've had so many enemies like vulnerable to staves, I've been forgetting which ones are and aren't. Which is sad because I should know this from just watching them. Okay. Is there another chest to pick up items from down here?
I will battle.
Let's go! Caught by surprise. Crap, they get first strike. My question remains, how do they determine that? I notice our minimap does light up red sometimes, but I feel like I determined after the last episode that that's sort of all over the place. So we can just use a single boost here to break them, rather than using all of them. And then the remaining boost we can use on Holy Light to power that up, and that'll do a lot of damage. So I can definitely tell that knowing when to use your boosts is going to be a major strategic aspect in this game. Okay, so JP doesn't necessarily just come with level ups, it comes with every time you fight. Did not catch on to that before. North Riptide Coast. So we could actually skip down to Tressa if we want to. As excited as I am to pick her up, I do feel more comfortable trying to go a slightly more traditional route in spelling out quote-unquote Octopath. So we're going to head back and go ahead and go for getting, what's his face first? Cyrus. To my side, Archer of the North. Dude, how did he start off with like a triple charged attack? That's pretty awesome. Cripes, that did some good damage. I think we can survive the next turn. I think. Okay, one ant's down, which means one's gonna get the chance to attack. If we quad boost the staff, this thing should go down. Nice. Just trying to avoid wasting a turn healing up, or we can just use a healing grape outside of combat without using a turn in combat. Alright, so we busted 100 JP. Does that mean we can go to... I can do this outside of battle too. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Skills. Learn skills. Nice, so we can pick up another one. Luminescence seems really, really good. So... He'll defends for 5 turns. Or for 2 turns. This seems so situational to me, so we're gonna go with Luminescence. Solid. Okay. So you equip certain support skills where you can choose which support skills you want to use. Why don't you give it a try? Okay. Is it gonna let me see what these do? No, it's not. Okay, equip support skills. Okay. Here we go. All status enhancements you receive will last for 1 additional turn. Nice. Unfortunately, that actually goes like straight up against the skills that we've been giving ourselves so far. But it is good to know that we can heal ourselves now. So let's go to healing. Heal wounds. You can actually use that twice. Brings us just about to max health. Alright, Cyrus, we're coming for you, buddy. Believe this is the way into his kingdom that we've been looking for.
There is no choice.
Of course, Battletoad stops us.
I'll do my best.
So you're vulnerable to cleric skills. Curious how much damage Luminescence does, but go for that. Get that break, get another charge up, then we'll use it again next turn with the charge.
I'll do my best.
Alright, cleric skills, Holy Light. Boost that to full power, and blast away. Hit me with your best shot. and fire away, am I right? Into the kingdom we go. Alright, I was legit thinking the entrance was like way back there where the load screen was, but I guess it does make sense to be the castle gate? Okay, that works too. Just like typical video game. Of course we get another fight. Alright, boy. About to enter a town, so I have no reason not to use another summon of one of my allies here. Nice! Going for that triple charge shot right off. That's what I like to see. Cleric skills. Let's just use Luminescence, give this a whirl. Nice! That attack was really solid there. I'm liking that mass healing a good bit. The theme music continues to be stellar. Okay, so with us having entered a new town, went on a little journey, and having done a good bit more level grinding, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If not, constructive criticism is always welcome, and I'll catch you guys next time on some more Octopath Traveler.